Hello, viewers. So the weather has warmed up here in Illinois. We're up in the low 40s here today, so all the ice is starting to melt off. And I'm doing some laundry now that I have heat working really, really good and don't have to worry about pipes freezing up. So catching up on that, decided to catch up on presidential contenders for 2020. First up, I want to look at Howard Schultz. And Howard, he did a few good things as CEO of Starbucks, made sure his part-time workers received, higher minimum wage, higher than minimum wage salaries, also ensured that his part-time workers also got health insurance. But he struck me as just being totally out of the loop the other day when he was talking about not taxing the wealthy more. He thinks Elizabeth Warren is out in left field by wanting to tax the wealthy more. So there we go. We got another billionaire who wants to hang on to his money. Let's just look at Howard Schultz. How are your chances looking for 2020? Like, I feel like these people who have no idea how politics works need to run for mayor or something first before they get into big time president. We don't need another business person that doesn't understand the political system and will actually protect our Constitution. Yeah, he's all happy. This is a happy home, but I also feel like the Republicans are glad he's running because he's going to take away votes from the Democrats. So the Republicans are actually celebrating that Howard Schultz threw his name in the hat. Yeah, I don't see good chances for him. He's a master manipulator. He thinks he can manifest this, but we've got more information coming out about him. There's a messenger covering him. Feels like he might have some legal issues going on. Although he's also a very determined person, it feels like he might. He's had some loss. Something he's been foolish about. Jumping out on the ledge. In the past, there's been a lot of talk and communication about him. Here, crowning the reading: temperance, patience, integration, transformation. That tells me probably not his time. Near future, betrayal, cut to the heart, and going into isolation, the hermit. So I would say Howard Schultz, no, shouldn't have given up your day job at Starbucks as CEO. Well, I'm sure he gave it up for other reasons. Let's look at Cory Booker, just threw his hat in the ring from New Jersey. My cats are sleeping on my sofa, and a couple of them are snoring. They're sleeping really well. In case you hear some weird snorting noises in the background, that's the cat snoring. Cory Booker, how do your chances look? He's charging forward with a plan. Pregnant with possibilities. Or maybe he's considering a female running mate, or maybe a female's considering him as a running mate, as VP running mate. Man, do I feel some energy off of these cards. He's just sitting in judgment on Trump in the middle here. He's He's tired of the thievery in politics. He's totally had it. I could just feel like this, we can do better than this. Sorry, I forgot to angle the camera down. So in the root of this, I think he's wondering if he can raise enough money to do it and raise enough votes. Is it his time for harvest? Near pass, Queen of Cups. Feels like possibly his wife, he's climbed a higher ground with her. Maybe she wasn't really for it, but things seem balanced now with her, the emotional support for him. But crowning the reading, he's embattled. Near future looks like he may be withdrawing from this. But there's a woman, there's a high priestess showing up. Wheel of Fortune, destiny's changing, and new beginnings. So yeah, I'm going to go back to this woman on the bottom, pregnant with possibilities, is actually looking at him as a potential running mate. That could be interesting. So I don't see Cory Booker moving forward as a presidential contender, but I think he's going to be a vice president contender. So let's look at Kamala Harris. She's feeling tied down about something right now. She's protecting her own. I think she's totally aware that any woman that runs, the Republicans and Trump and the patriarchal society, is going to attack any woman that runs. Sad but true, but there you have it. So she's a little bit battle weary already. This card flipped out earlier, feeling tied down in the recent past. Sorry, I keep laying clarifiers because I've got a weird story coming out here. Patience with her in the middle. The woman who fights for legal issues. Was a former attorney general. So she's had a lot of experience, as a prosecutor before going into the Senate. There's something she's discontent about. And the fact that she's feeling tied down, there is something she's feeling discontent about. But there is a proposal crowning her in the ethers, whether that's maybe someone looking at her, someone that has a plan, maybe someone looking at her as a potential running mate too. And it's in the balance. What's kind of weird over here, near future tower moment, is that her falling off the tower, someone walking away, or is this I feel like this is when Trump falls from the tower and has to leave, because here we have the government card and justice stepping in, that she may have a bigger role, especially if Nancy Pelosi becomes the acting president. She may have a bigger role. And this is my Mueller card. His investigation, she may stir up more judgment in the Senate side and reopen more investigations or something in the Senate. Yeah, the thievery that's coming out. I don't feel like it's her falling from the tower, but I feel like there's something that's going to happen to her that she actually steps up in the Senate in a bigger role. Could it also be because some Republicans are going to get caught up in the Mueller investigation? Let's ask that. No, you know what? I'm going to save that for a separate reading. Let's stay tuned in to the candidates. Julian Castro. Let's take a look at him. He's worried about the fundraising. He's worried about being able to get enough money. Oh, he's bedeviled right from the start by the Republicans. He's going to have some tricks played on him. He's being bedeviled right now by the Republicans already. Delays in the foundation, howling at the moon in the recent past. More communication coming out about this. He's trying to get to calmer waters, and there's dirty tricks. There's dirty tricks and illusions and delusions with him. I don't see him moving forward. I think Republicans are targeting him already in a significant way. Let's look at Elizabeth Warren again. And today I'm just looking at those who have come out and stated they're going to run. Queen of Wands, the fair and open and honest woman with a plan. She's burdened right from the get-go too, and patience and tolerance. Again, a woman running, it's like the patriarchal society, and she got tainted, even though we know it was falsely so by Trump calling her Pocahontas. It feels like she's really going to have a hard time. In recent past, she had sunny days. She also illuminated, that yes, she does have a little bit of Native American blood in her. At the root of this could be swift action, but I feel like there's something with a trick with her. And bonding cards. So maybe she's going to Iowa or somewhere for caucuses and seeing how she plays out there. She's a very intuitive woman. But it looks like crowning her in the ethers, there's either a spy in her midst, because the Page of Swords can be a spy, or it can be a rash young person that's passing judgment, giving her a hard time, acting strongly with her. So she's kind of stuck here in the near future, working hard, doing the same thing, though, every day. Page of Pentacles, a new proposal, and hanging on to what she's got. But then I have sort of a retreat card, so she may kind of back up, rethink her platform, her campaign strategy. I don't think she's going totally away. She is going to have some new beginnings. I think she's going to rethink her strategy a little bit. Not looking like at this time she's going to drop out at anytime soon. I personally really like Elizabeth Warren, although some people view her as more of a socialist. She really does try to fight for the common man. I think I'm going to stop there. There's a couple other people that have thrown their names in the hat. I'm not even going to look at Trump because I don't think he's going to be there to run. I may do another video on some people that I feel like may run, like Nikki Haley, John Kasich, Bob Corker, Mitt Romney, Scott Walker, former governor of Wisconsin, on the Republican side. And there's some other names that are still being tossed around on the Democratic side that haven't put their names in officially. Tim Kaine, who was Hillary's vice president candidate, John Kerry, Eric Holder, Amy Klobuchar, Stacey Abrams, and Eric Swalwell. So I may look at those guys in a separate video, see if they're going to throw their names in the hat. But we'll stop there now for who's currently in, and they're all Democrats except for Howard Schultz, who's independent. So thanks for watching. If you like that, please click like and subscribe to see future videos. If you would like to inquire about a personal reading, please email me at jenlyntarot@gmail.com. That's down below in my description on every video. So thanks for watching. Bye.